baseball had a week that we all needed. Yep. Since we last recorded, the Yanks 6-1, Mets 5-2. Let's go. Who are you screaming for? Since we last recorded. Yeah. Who are you screaming for? Who you screaming? You were screaming. Vientos! Yo, made a huge difference. I think they're listening to the pod.
Do you know what the Mets record is since they
called them up? I think they're listening to the pod.
Do you know what the Mets record is since they called Vientos up?
What's that?
5-0.
5-0, baby. 5 and Vientos. Yeah. How about that? 5 and Vientos.
You just got Vientos.
Yo, by the way, Gary Sanchez is a New York Met. Like, that really happened in this week.
Yeah.
Like, that happened. He played a game and got a hit.
Oh, no, a ribeye.
He got a ribby.
Yep.
Gary Sanchez.
Yes.
Wow.
And he didn't look like a spaz behind the plate.
Bro, guess who's not a Yankee anymore? His name is Aaron Hicks. I swear to God, they're listening to the pod. Thanks so much, guys.
Hey, bro.
Thank you for everybody for listening, especially the Yankees and the Mets in the last few weeks. We appreciate it. Gary Sanchez is a Met. That really happened.
Yes.
Aaron Hicks is DFA'd.
He's not a Yankee.
That really happened.
How much did they cut? How much money did they miss out on that now?
A lot. A good amount. I think $7 or $8 million a year for the next 2 years.
Okay.
They did something that they don't usually do. They got rid of dead weight.
And it was funny because he was actually starting to like play better.
Best 2 weeks. Best 2 weeks of his last. I can't even tell you.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Bro, you know what else happened this week?
What?
Domingo German got suspended for the sticky.
Oh, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
I mean, you didn't see the video?
Bro, he gets in trouble. Hold on. Let's.
It wasn't sticky, bro. It was pine tar.
We're gonna get all into this, but all right. But best week of the season. Yeah. I have a question though. Whose week was it more important for? Was it the Yankees or was it the Mets? So who was it for?
The Mets.
So take it over and start this off. Get it rolling.
Let's go.
Look how happy we are.
I feel great right now.
Day off. We don't have to worry.
Yeah. What is that? What's going on here? Woo!
Let's go, baby.
The last time we spoke, right? It was Monday night. Mm-hmm. Monday night, the last time we spoke, the New York Mets just got smoked by the Washington Nationals.
Earlier in the day. Yeah.
It was a getaway game. They got smoked. I still was confused as to how Mark Vientos wasn't called up that series.
You were on Suicide Watch.
It was bad.
Go ahead.
It was bad.
Go ahead.
I was still very confused as to why Mark Vientos wasn't called up that series because we faced two lefties. Like I said, in the minors, he was smoking lefties. Whatever. Better late than never. They call him up finally. They called this kid up, and now you think you're all excited. Yo, Mark Vientos gets called up.
Vientos.
He didn't even start. They didn't even start him.
There's a new thing. There's a new thing in New York, and it's called Buck problems. So
am I allowed to say what I call him in the chat?
You could call him whatever.
When Buck acts the way he does.
You say Buck is
he's acting like Joe Biden.
Yeah,
I say I don't care.
I thought you were gonna call him a fuck.
Nah. I don't care.
I thought you said Joe Biden.
I don't care. When Buck acts the way he does, he pulls a Biden. And like he completely just loses his mind.
Okay.
But anyway, so they call up Vientos and he doesn't start. So now we're all like,
he needed a moment.
What was the moment?
He needed it.
Vientos is up.
Like, he needed to walk the ground and find out the ground rules, bro.
Bro, come on. He played last year.
Buck's a schmuck, bro.
Well, we'll get into Buck. But anyway, so Vientos gets called up. The beautiful thing about what's going on with the New York Mets right now and this 5-game series, the 5-game win streak. Like you said, we're 5-2 since we were on the pot.
Can you believe that's all it takes to get us going,
bro?
And to get Pete Alonso and Lindor really horny. So, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that for sure. But it's beautiful right now because what's happening is the Mets are winning 5 games in a row. But the reason why they're winning these 5 games is because of the kids. They're bringing an energy to this team. Like we could be down in games.
I
like
told
the
you
other
to print
day.
the shirts, bro.
I would love to. The baby Mets.
Year of the kids.
Yeah,
the year of the kids.
So the New York Mets, they could be down in games right now. But these kids, they're coming up to bat.
Bottom of the lineup.
And they're not even. Brett Beatty's batting like 5th, which I said. I wanted him batting 5th. He's been batting 5th.
And you think that's going to last, right?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
He might even go higher. But now the thing is with these kids is they're coming up and they're like puppies. Like we could be down like the other day against the Who was it? We were down 5-0 to the Guardians.
Nationals? Okay, the Guardians.
We were down 5-0 to the Guardians. Brett Beatty comes up, hits a home run, or Francisco. They hit home runs. And it's 5-1, and it gets the clubhouse, it gets the dugout all hyped.
Of course,
and it gets these guys. They seeing like, listen. We're watching these kids. We're watching Francisco Alvarez come up and get big hits. Brett Beatty get big hits. Mark Vientos 2-run home run that tied the game.
Big hits.
Bro, these are huge hits.
Big spots.
Big spots, big hits.
The spark.
It's getting the guys in the clubhouse. They're like, listen, these kids are doing it. No, we got to do it too.
Absolutely.
Come on, we can't have the baby Mets be showing us up.
Exactly.
And it's just bringing everybody together right now. And it's bringing, not only is it bringing the bats together, which I actually said, which I was annoyed because we still have to score like 10 runs a game. And I said this before yesterday. So we actually played the Guardians.
Okay.
We were down, I think it was like 7-3 at one point. Pete Alonso ties it up 7-7.
With the Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam.
Don't just say it like that. The guy hit a big
This
hit.
is what I'm saying. 7 runs, the game should be over. Like if you score 7 runs, you really should win that game 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
7 runs was to tie the game. And then not only that, we had to score another 3 more runs just to win the game. That was what was concerning to this team was they brought up these kids and they still had to score all these runs.
Yes.
Until our aces showed up. Yesterday, that doubleheader that we had.
You just got through the week really quick.
Yeah. Because there was, listen, a lot of it was,
right.
It was the kids. It
You're
was the
100%
kids
right. Doing
coming
their
up
thing.
clutch. Yeah, big timely hitting.
Yeah.
The kids.
Lindor finally doing it again.
Lindor.
Everybody's coming around.
Yeah.
They're feeling good.
Now, the thing is, their hitting is starting to bring the pitching back. Now, the pitchings, they're saying, oh, listen, we can't let these kids have to score 10 runs a game to win these games.
Yeah.
Before yesterday... before this week, right? The New York Mets had, let's see here, I have it written down right here.
Okay.
From March 30th to April 8th, right? Let me go on. Let me go on my little rant here.
Yeah.
From March 30th to April 8th, that's 9 games, right? They had 3 quality starts in those 9 games. That's not too bad, but that's still like, you want to do better than that.
Of course.
From April 9th to May 4th, in 23 games, they had 1 quality start now. In 23 games, 1 quality start. That's horrible.
Yeah.
That you don't want that.
Oh, yeah.
In 11 games, they had 2 quality starts after that. Once again, you don't want that. Last week, when we won 5 out of the last 7 games, there was 5 games. And in 5 games, we had 4 quality starts.
That's what you're looking for.
What you're looking for.
Yes.
That's the reason why the Mets...
You got the record they had this week.
The record they had this week.
Correct.
Their pitching is pitching like how they're supposed to. The spark of these kids brought the energy to the pitchers, to Lindor, to Pete, to Marte,
Absolutely.
to Eduardo Escobar,
Absolutely.
to Jeff McNeil. It brought a spark to everybody and the fans. Like the other day, for instance, it was the 8th inning. It was game 1 of the doubleheader. It was the 8th inning. Darryl Robinson just comes into the game and he gives up Adam Ottovino.
Best player in the Mets besides Alonso had a bad afternoon.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So Adam Ottovino gets into trouble. Darryl Robinson comes in.
I don't know.
Darryl Robinson comes in, gives with a 2-run home run.
Yeah.
Our 3-0 lead went down to 4-3. We're losing. The difference between now
last week's
and
Mets
last week's Mets, the Mets fans at the games were booing, throwing cans on the field.
Well, that's not nice.
Last week,
they shouldn't be throwing cans on them.
Well, whatever the case may be. Yesterday's game,
just don't start. Just tell
yesterday's
the fans
game, they when we go into the bottom of the 8th and we're down 4-3.
Yeah.
There was "Let's go Mets!"
Wow.
Let's go Mets! Beatty gets a walk, and now they gets even louder. Let's go Mets! Let's Starlin Marte!
That's the way they sound?
That's what they would do. And then Starlin Marte with the 2-run
They
home
actually
run.
sound like a little like girls.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah,
but that's what I mean is the fans in the stadium, they're not booing this team. When we're down, the fans are still in the game.
Rallying. They're throwing the rally hats on. They got faith.
Yeah.
And the kids are doing it. And the big guys are coming through. Like we said, Pete Alonso is humping the air.
Yeah. But
the MLB
after all these positives,
yeah,
there's still one concerning thing about the New York Mets. And that is Buck Showalter.
Come on.
I don't want to come on here and bring yeah, you could go for it. You could go for it.
Thank you.
Don't
get on this.
This I don't mind.
Give him a break.
I don't mind Buck. But when you got guys like Mark Vientos hitting a home run to tie the game 2-2.
Yeah.
And then the very next day you
against the Rays. Right?
Against
that
the
was
Rays.
the Rays game. Yeah.
And then the very next day.
That's what sparked this whole thing.
Well, yeah, but you had guys like Brett Beatty hitting a home run, then the very next day being benched. Mm-hmm. Then you got guys like Mark Vientos hitting a home run to tie the game 2-2, and then being benched.
Yeah.
And then you has quotes saying, Vogelback's a good option too. And then Vogelback goes 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Why?
With one of the worst at bats.
With one of the worst at bats.
Yeah, one of the worst at bats I think
like
I've ever seen in my life from a baseball player.
It's when you got guys, Buck Showalter, I don't understand what it is with these kids. It's like play the kids. When you have guys that are hot, how do you expect them to stay hot by hitting a home run and then benching them?
What the hell do you know?
But how are you
rewarding? What do you know?
What does Buck know? What does he want?
Yeah. What does he know? Yeah, bring up his accolades.
Exactly.
Don't sit here and tell me what is Buck.
What does Buck know? He knows how to lose 114 games with the Orioles.
The only thing he doesn't know how to do is win a World Series.
So what does Buck know?
But he knows how to get you there.
Yeah, does he?
He knows how to get you.
Does he? He's been to the World Series before?
I believe so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Buck Showalter never been to the show?
I don't think so. With the Arizona,
I know with the
Diamondbacks,
the year after.
Yeah, the year after with the Diamondbacks.
Because he builds up the teams and then they drop them.
Builds up the teams. What is he doing with this Mets team?
He's never appeared.
He's never even been to this.
Damn.
So what are you talking about?
6 times he's reached the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT of what?
He's the GOAT
of what?
Of New York baseball right now.
Yeah, is he?
He's my favorite manager in New York.
That's ridiculous. Because between him and Boone, you pick your poison of who's the biggest
bozo.
Yo,
time out. Tell me like Boone's not just like the goon, like from like an NHL team or something.
Yeah.
He's just out there just to like
wild
the whole team up and get everyone going.
I like that.
And he does an awesome job at it.
And
he really does.
I wish Buck would do that more.
I think it's sad sometimes. I'm like sick of his.
I like it.
I like when he goes after the low strike and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if he's not the one making the calls, then he has another role. You know what I mean? And he's filled the role.
There's numerous times this season with Buck that I'm like, I was shocked that he didn't get thrown out of the games.
But all right, so Buck has a little different of an opinion on it. Maybe if he looks at it the way he does, he's hoping to get the call later on in the game. Meanwhile, when Boone goes crazy, who says they're not going to call that low pitch? I seen the catcher for the Yanks. Why am I drawing a blank? Jose Trevino.
Yeah.
I seen him really have a one-on-one with the umpire last week. He got called out on strike 3. He turned to the umpire, is like, "Yo, we're gonna have a conversation about that." Walked to the dugout, put his stuff on, came back out, and had a one-on-one at the plate about that. He got every call. After that, he did. He made a difference with that.
Good. Okay.
He did. He made a difference with that.
I don't know. I mean, listen.
Maybe the catcher's got to step up, but you have a rookie catcher.
Yeah, but I'm not here for that. I'm not like the calls, like Buck getting thrown out. That's not even like the most of my concerns.
I understand.
My concerns are these lineups every night.
Yeah.
Like if your guy, when Brett Beatty hits a home run, he should be in the lineup the next day. When Vientos hits a home run, he should be in the lineup the next day. I'm not here for a pity party. A pity party. Pity party.
Yeah.
I'm not here for a pity party. Oh, Vogelback, don't get down on yourself. Don't worry. You go over 3 or 3 strikeouts, you'll be in there in the next game.
Yeah.
No.
In a key situation, he puts him in. It's insane.
Against a lefty.
But he's feeling it.
Feeling what?
I don't know.
What? Feeling the Biden? Like, what do you mean? Feeling what? I don't understand. Like,
feeling something.
There was situations like this week.
We talk about feel,
well, but
we talk about feel, and then we talk about the analytics.
Yeah,
right. So pick your poison, bro.
But then how about now? Let me
if
ask
the
you this.
Analytics aren't there.
Then
and
let me
he's
ask you this.
Field decisions. Let him make.
But
his
he's field decisions. The other day against the Guardians, game 1 of the series against the Guardians, right? The New York Mets were down. I think it was 5-3. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, it was 5-1. And then we finally get 2 runs in the 6th inning. Which this is the exact situation, right? Top of the 6th, Dominic Leone, who I don't know how I feel about this kid because Buck puts this guy in to pitch 2 to 3 innings a night, which is ridiculous. Same with Tommy Hunter. And it was the top of the 6th inning. Dominic Leone's in the game. It's a 5-1 game right now. Dominic Leone pitched the 6th inning, top of the 6th, he pitched. He looked horrible. He got lucky because it was a first and third situation. 1 out, got the double play ground ball, and ends up giving up no runs that inning. Then in the bottom of the 6th, we scored 2 runs. It's now 5-3. Rally's on, right? Now we're feeling good. We get 2 runs. We're right back into this game now. It's 5-1. Now it's 5-3. You know what Buck does? He puts Dominic Leone out there for the 7th inning. And not only does he put Dominic Leone out in the 7th inning, you know what Dominic Leone does in the 7th inning? Gives up first, second, third. Now it's loaded bases, no outs. Now he brings in Zepecki, and Zepecki gets up a fly ball, double play, which we're lucky by that. Yep. But then he's in trouble already, the kid, because now he has first and second with 2 outs, and he gives up 2 more runs.
Oh, so you threw out the runner at home?
Yeah.
On the sac fly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who threw him out?
Nimmo.
Nemo.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But what I'm talking about is when you said maybe he has a feel for the game. Where is his feel for the game there? We just rallied, and now it's 5-3, and now you put a guy back out there looked horrible.
It's May.
But it doesn't matter if it's
May.
But
that's
what I mean.
That's his feels.
But you're losing games because it's May. You're losing games because it's his feels. Like, no. Like, watch the game. Don't put this guy out there. You just watched him pitch the 6th inning. He looked horrible. What are you doing putting him back out there?
He needed 3 more outs. He needed 3 more outs from the guy. Yeah.
Why?
To save the bullpen.
The bullpen was rested.
He had another day. He's thinking in advance. He's in his feels.
No. And another thing, before we get off the topic of the New York Mets.
Yeah.
Adam Ottovino.
Yeah.
He lost his 8th inning spot.
Okay, so he's dropped down now.
Adam Ottovino, if he pitches the 8th inning for the rest of the season,
how are you going to build him back up?
That's what we got to do with him. Adam
down.
Ottovino, no, he has to be like that 6th inning, 7th inning guy. Like if the Mets have like a starting pitcher that goes 5, put him out there for the 6th, maybe the 7th. Don't put him out there for the 8th inning anymore. Brooks Riley, whatever you want to call him, he's the 8th inning guy now. It's Brooks, and then David.
Okay,
that's how it goes for now on.
All right.
Maybe Drew Smith, but that's it. No more Adam Ottovino in the 8th inning, and that's where we're going to see if Buck is
in his feels.
If he's
understanding
what's going on.
Feeling.
Before you finish, Andy, you've seen David Peterson was named International Player of the Week.
I'm sick and tired of this guy. I don't care about what he does in the minors. I've watched him enough to know he is not a pitcher in the MLB. And I'm done with it. I'm done with it. The next time they call somebody up for the minors, it better be Ronnie Mauricio. And that is probably not going to happen anytime soon because they have to get him playing time at second base down there. But like I said, the Mets, knock on wood,
that's plastic.
Lindor goes down.
No one needs
Ronnie's up.
Plastic.
Just letting you know right now. Anything happens to Lindor, Ronnie's up. Snap of a finger.
All right. And so before we do wrap this up, just tell me why Lindor and Pete are humping in midair.
Because they got it. That's the spark that Met fans and the Mets clubhouse needed, baby. That's the best thing. As a matter of fact, when me and Andrew came down here, what did we do, Andrew?
We humped.
Yeah.
Bro, this is weird.
Yeah, I might get up and start humping you right now.
Stay on the other side of the freaking table.
Pete told me it's okay.
No, you're not humping me.
I'm shocked that MLB hasn't said anything about it yet.
Well, they're not airing. They're not showing it.
What do you mean?
Just SNY has been showing it.
Bro, ESPN didn't.
ESPN showed it?
Bro, what do you mean? After they won, they did like a close-up on Pete and Lindor, like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You wish you were in the middle of that.
Oh my God.
Right?
Bro, the things I would do to be humping with him.
Oh,
like,
man.
Oh!
That's a little much.
Why?
It's a little much. I'm starting to feel uncomfortable.
Bro, if the next time Pete does start humping the railing,
just give me some music.
My God.
Yo, shout out to everybody watching us on TikTok right now. We appreciate you listening on TikTok. Tap that screen. Get us up there so we have some more viewers on the show. This is our Yankee segment. What do we call it again? The Pinstripe Perspective.
Let's go to work.
It was. I have so many just random things just written out on my list. I don't want to break down game for game.
Yeah.
It's just been so crazy since we recorded. Monday night, Judge hits I think it was 2 homers, right? Judge hits 2 homers. Monday night, the Yankees win. We wake up, and what do they say about the Yanks? What do they say about Judge?
What?
They say Judge is cheating. He catches. So what happened, because this is basically a week from today. So the pitcher on the Blue Jays came out and said that he was tipping pitches. So they clearly had whatever he was tipping.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which is fine. Peeked into the dugout, Yahtzee.
Yeah.
right?
Well,
and a bomb.
How funny are the people saying that the Yankees are stealing signs?
Yeah, well,
it's pitch com. How do you steal pitch com?
No, obviously he was doing something.
But that's legal.
And then in his interview, he said, obviously, we were just talking about Boone coming out and all the chitter chatter. So he said he was looking into the dugout, telling him to shut up.
Bro,
yeah,
pitch
all right.
com.
And he hit one to the moon.
The
moon.
The excuse people saying they're stealing pitch com.
Yeah.
How do you steal pitch com? Can someone tell me that? How do
No.
you steal pitch com?
All right, so
They're
that
hitting
was
a button.
Yeah, that was Monday night.
Yeah.
Yanks win.
But then they actually did cheat.
Right. Then the next night, Domingo German is
cheated.
back on the mound, perfect through 3. It's like the same deal over and over.
Yeah.
Perfect through 3. The what's the kid's name? Jake from the Bronx Zoo. He stands outside of Yankee Stadium and he interviews people. He's really cool for the Yankees brand. He's going all around. He's interviewing. He's in stands every night. He doesn't even go into the stadium. He just goes around, talks to all Yankee fans, does interviews. Really cool kid. I would actually like to get him on the show one day. But he called the Blue Jays the wannabes. And I'm like thinking about it, like, yo, that's a perfect name for these guys. They are the wannabes. They want to be the best baseball team in the world. They think they're cool as shit. They're friggin' their coach is an outright punk. The guy's a punk, walking around calling people fat boy. He called Harrison Bader a fat boy.
Did he?
Yeah, he called Harrison Bader a fat boy.
Fat boy?
Fat boy, yeah. I think,
Isn't Beta ripped?
yeah.
Isn't
Well,
he jacked?
he called him a fat boy. There was this whole
Or
shit.
frat boy.
Well, that's what the people. That's what other people were saying.
How are you going to call Harrison
But no,
Bader a
that makes
fat-
a lot more sense.
Yeah, but they
fat
called him a
boy.
fat boy. They did the slow mo of his voice or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
He called him fat boy. Whatever. They're just the wannabes, bro. They redid the entire stadium. They did something like the Mets in the corner. They're trying to be cool, and they're freaking losers.
Yeah.
They're just a team that just are a bunch of losers. They're supposed to be the best in the division this year. They're not. The Orioles are better than them.
They just swept them.
All right. The Orioles are better than them. Yeah. Well, they just came off a bad series with the Yankees. And then you guys got the humping thing going on with the Mets. Judge, next day, big hit. Covers his eyes.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. Right back in his face, but we're moving on to German. So German goes out the next day, and I even called in WFAN. I'm like, yo, is this guy out of his mind, German? The day that, like I said, we had to defend the Yankees in every group chat, you're trolling, Twitter's trolling, everybody's trolling about the Yankees, that they're cheaters. The next day you come out
And you cheated.
and you get caught for extra sticky stuff on your glove?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And did you have that video?
What
did
are
see
you
the
doing?
video?
Yeah.
That was pine tar. It
No,
wasn't
what he
sticky
was
stuff.
what he wiped on his pants. What you're referring to?
Yeah.
That picture? That was chewing tobacco. If you know anything
Oh,
what
was
chewing
it?
tobacco looks like, that was leaves. It was like
I just saw on
but this
Twitter,
goes back. Yeah, it was
like,
leaves.
It's pine tar color.
It was leaves of chewing tobacco. But it goes back to what Susan Woolman said about Scherzer, that she believed that it was rosin and chewing tobacco and spit, that they would just spit in their hand because did you see the lip that the guy had in? The guy.
Yeah, but he always does, right?
Yeah. Him, DJ, a lot of them do it, but which you could go look it up, but it's illegal to do it on the field in New York.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
So
that's
you want to
been
talk
a
about
thing.
rules. The guy's sitting there with the biggest lip in his mouth, but you're letting him do it. So the MLB really needs to fix their shit.
We got to go into
Right?
a rule about what happened against the Cincinnati Reds, which I was
We're gonna
shocked we
keep
didn't
going.
bring it up. by
Yeah,
the
we're
way.
gonna keep rolling. We're
Yeah.
gonna keep rolling with this. Then, so that was that. He gets caught for sticky. Some way, somehow, the Yankees got put in a really bad position. Rally, win the game. Awesome. When you win the game and you lose your starter in the third, huge.
We did that with Max against
Yeah,
the Dodgers.
that was huge. So then you had Hicks DFA'd.
About time. Let's give it up.
Crazy, bro.
Let's give it up.
Let's
give it up.
He had a lot of big moments as a New York
Oh,
Yankee.
cool. One, 2017.
Yeah,
no one cares. Did
he
you
was
win? Did you win?
No,
Yeah, so
no.
who cares?
But he had some moments
So who
with the
cares?
Yankees. So I do wish him the best. I do wish him to go out there and go play for
stop
play
it.
for the Reds
Yeah.
and go far away and just do whatever you have to do to just get the rest of your money. And maybe he's not going to get another contract.
Bro,
He's done. So then you had that, which was pretty mind blowing actually, because the Yankees are doing things that we said they haven't been doing, just cutting live money.
Yeah.
They don't cut live money.
Acting like the Mets now.
When they have live money, they hold on to it as long as they
Welcome to
possibly
the Mets
can.
world, baby.
Then they make a move and they make a trade with the Red Sox and get the kid Greg Allen back. The Yankees had this kid, Greg Allen. He got shipped to the Red Sox. Utility player, really just fast on the base pads.
Okay.
Just
I like
help,
those guys.
Yeah, help us in the big
Yeah, I like
situation
those
down the
guys.
road. Could steal a base in
Those
a
are
second.
big, those guys.
Yeah, he already made an impact.
Terrence Gore. Remember Terrence Gore last year? Yo, the guy Terrence Gore that the Mets had last year, 3 years in a row, he won a ring.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. The guy literally
He was
got
on the Mets
paid.
last year, right?
Yeah.
Is he on the Mets this year?
No.
No.
Very
He
upset
only
about
gets
it.
signed like closer to playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Bro, he makes
That's
like so
funny.
much money just to run in like the 8th inning.
Yeah, so that Allen kid, he was a Yankee actually once before. I think we traded him away somewhere. He
Okay.
wound up on the Red Sox. We wound up getting him back.
Those are
back
big
in the
guys to have.
system.
I like those
The
guys.
kid Ben Rortvit, I don't know too much about him, but he came up to take the position of Jose Trevino. And the Talking Yanks guys had this whole thing. Like, this guy wasn't even a real person. They posted him. No one even knew who he was. It's the whole story. He winds up coming up. He plays all right. I think he got a nice hit for us and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's just been a crazy, crazy, crazy week for the Yanks. All over the place. The bats are lighting up. Judge is that guy.
I want to bring
Judge
up
is
that
that
thing
guy.
against the Cincinnati Reds.
So that was yesterday on the 11:35. I'm so sorry to any of the listeners. I am so sorry we didn't talk about this last week. How don't we bring up the 11:35?
I mean, every
start?
team has to deal with it.
First
At least
year
once.
ever, though,
Yeah.
right? This is the first time
No,
they're
they
ever
did
doing
this
it.
last year.
11:35 on Peacock.
Yeah.
The one thing I did like about Peacock is they weren't really trying to get new viewers.
Okay.
It was a regular, straight broadcast. It was really nice. It really was.
But now, what happened in that game?
In the first, right? It was
First inning.
First inning,
It was
right?
literally the
yeah,
first inning.
Yeah, first inning.
Man on first. Ball hit down the
right
line.
field.
Diving play.
Sliding.
Sliding. Technically, yes, the ball was fair, but the ruling on the field was foul. I've watched numerous games now. I haven't missed a Mets game when you are not allowed to challenge the call of fair or foul ball. That's a legit rule. You cannot challenge it.
Yeah.
Why was it challenged? And first of all,
So
not
it
only was
wasn't
why
challenged.
no, but why was it reviewed? Which is not, it's a non-reviewable play.
I have no idea.
And why was the guy on first base rewarded home plate?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like
That's why Boone got chucked.
and right, if he didn't get chucked, that would have been ridiculous. The ruling.
I would be so mad if I got thrown out of the game.
But imagine the Yankees lost that game.
I would be pissed. I'd be like,
Because
yo,
of that?
I was mad comfy in my spot. I'm watching the game. Let me manage
First
it.
inning too.
Yeah. Come on,
Probably had
guys.
a long night the night before.
Come on, guys.
Bro, that was bad though. That's
That
bad on the MLB.
That's on the
Bro,
MLB.
the MLB, that's
the
horrible.
MLB's a mess.
That's horrible.
The MLB with their rules and all this other shit.
Horrible.
The sticky stuff. So, So I forgot about this. I wrote it down too. On the Peacock. Oh no, this was Friday night.
Clark Schmidt.
Friday night, they check Clark. They say that he's too sticky. Go wash it off. And then they said that it was just the fur on his glove started to getting sticky. That's why they made him go wash it off.
They
What
gotta.
the hell are they talking about?
They gotta figure something out.
Yeah. So what? The guy can't wipe his. The guy can't wipe his hand.
Well, they gotta
get into
like,
what? Well, we could do a whole entire episode just on the mishits by the MLB.
Bro, it's horrible.
They just miss
the
it.
MLB, and they don't know the rules, and even the broadcasters don't know the rules.
No.
Like the amount of times now that the umpire steps in front of home plate in the middle of a play, and people in the broadcast like, wait, what's happening now? What's happening now? No one knows what's happening. No one knows, and it's
pathetic.
It's a bad look.
It's pathetic.
It's a bad look.
It is pathetic.
Bad look.
All around.
Did you watch the game last night? Or the Mets game was on ESPN.
No. I was watching American Idol. Shout out EM Tongi.
Yeah,
Yo,
love that kid.
Congrats, dude.
Yesterday on the ESPN broadcast, they do, you know how they did, it's like a show now. They interviewed Buck, and something happened with Buck in the pitch clock situation, and Buck Showalter pretty much said like that he hates it. And he's like, but it's good for you guys, right? You guys love it. Like, bro, the managers, the players, no one likes this. You know, they're doing it for the fans that want the game to be sped up. How many of the fans out there actually want the game to be sped up?
A lot.
I mean,
A lot.
I don't care.
A lot.
I'm completely.
And I'm going to give you something right now. I'm going to give you something right now.
I want to.
This weekend's in-house attendance.
Yeah.
All right. In-house, 1.5 million. Okay, was the best weekend audience across the MLB in an April or May in more than 6 years.
Yeah.
So who's loving it? The fans are loving it, Ant. Get it off you. Get it out, bro.
No.
Just say it. These numbers are proving it. It's
definitely bringing more fans.
Proving it, bro.
That's good.
Everybody's
That's
proving
awesome.
it. I'm a little bit pissed that the 11:35 game wasn't at Yankee Stadium. Because I would 100% brought
Yeah,
the
that'd be
kids.
nice. That'd be
I would
nice.
100% brought the kids
But
to that game.
it's not
That
a-
would have been perfect. Bro, that tells you everything.
What's telling me is that I can't watch a game without at least having a situation happen once or twice and maybe like, what's going on? What's happening?
It hasn't been bad.
That's not
It
fun.
really hasn't been bad.
That's not fun, though.
Backbone, we're going to go around the league because we kind of just did one. So
Yeah,
that wraps up
definitely.
the Yanks. Keep it rolling. We got the next best team in the East. We got the real
the
ones too.
Orioles
We got
now.
the Orioles.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, which is going to be great.
Oh,
This
can
is
I
what
bring
you
up
want.
one more thing before we go around the league?
Yeah, I had something else to go.
Yeah, it's we'll go. I'll go and then you go.
You go, I go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you go and then I'll go.
Okay.
All right. You want me to go first? You'll go? No,
I'll
no,
go.
you go. Yeah,
Me?
yeah.
You?
Yeah. Who's on first?
Wait, you want to kiss?
Go ahead. No.
You just try to kiss me,
bro.
Anyway, so yesterday's game, Buster Olney, which I hate Buster Olney, by the way, and I hate ESPN broadcasters because they took a dig out of the 1986 Mets, which really didn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
And Buster Olney said this: Francisco Alvarez, right? Stud catcher. I don't know if you ever heard of him. 21 years old, stud catcher that the Mets
I
have.
bought his rookie card for a friend of mine.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Anyway, so he's playing unbelievable. In the month of May, I think he's like the 5th ranked catcher in all of baseball. In all of baseball, he's 21 years old. He's played less than 40 games in the MLB. Buster Olney stated yesterday when Tomas Nido comes back and Omar Narvaez comes back. We already have Gary Sanchez on the roster right now. He was saying when these guys come back, Francisco Alvarez would go back down to the
Who
minors.
said that?
Buster Olney.
Come on.
And now
He's as old as dirt, like Buck.
Now this is my concern with the New York Mets with Joe Biden running the team.
No.
If that happens, if Tomas Nido comes back and Omar Narvaez comes back
Yeah.
and Francisco Alvarez gets sent down, but I don't even know if I come on this podcast. I don't know
There's
what
no
I'm
chance.
gonna say.
There's absolutely
I'm
no
just
chance.
putting
of
it
that
out
happening.
there right now.
There is
that
not a chance.
There is a slight chance because when Buster Olney said, I was saying this even before Buster Olney said it.
There's not
the
a chance.
way that Buck has been going about things, I will not be surprised if something like that happens.
No chance.
And if it does, I'm telling you right now, this set that right now, it might be a little bit different. It might look a little different. That's all I'm saying. I had to get that out there. I wanted to be the first one to say it.
Yeah, and I totally forgot what I wanted to say, so let's get into these backbones.
What, you want to have it written down?
Nah, I didn't. It was off the.
All right,
it was off
the
chart.
biggest story of the weekend was Michael Block.
Love
Not
the
that big of a story. I didn't even
huge,
hear about it.
huge.
All right, so obviously,
Coolest freaking story ever.
Yeah?
Dude. Yes.
yeah, and so this guy before this, he's in a PGA instructor, so he just has a home golf course where
He's a PGA pro.
which
Yes.
is an instructor.
Correct. He's a pro golfer, though.
But he's an instructor at a clubhouse where he charges $150 for an hour lesson.
I believe he's
that
part
a lot?
and I believe he's part of a club that's about 30,000 people, 29,000 something.
Yep.
Is that a lot?
What?
150 for an hour lesson?
No, that's kind of cheap.
Okay.
And
What? That sounds expensive to
he,
me.
he came in 5th place
Yeah.
in this tournament, saving par on the last hole to clinch a spot on the PGA Tour.
Wow. This is like Shia
For
LaBeouf.
next year. No.
He's
He
like
made-
Shia LaBeouf in that
He
movie.
made $288,000, and he's playing next week at the Charles Schwab Challenge.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he was with his boss when
How
he
old
got
is
the
he?
call for the Charles Schwab challenge. He got the phone call from him when he was with his boss, and he like turned around. He's like, "Hey, I'm probably not going to be coming to work."
No way.
I put a few things together
How
here.
old is he?
So-
But first of all, before you even get into this, the way he had to play, he played to get in. He was one person of 30,000, 29-something thousand to make it.
Yeah.
All right. There's only, I think, like 200 golfers that are able, right, Andrew?
That qualify?
That are able to qualify for this PGA Tour.
But you have to be a pro to at least attempt to qualify.
And invited.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's actually a good golfer, though.
He's
well,
a good
to us.
Yeah.
But
to me, he's
not,
yeah.
bro. And
No,
not
not to-
also to mention,
So
the guy's 46 years old.
Really? Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm a bowler. I bowl. Put that into my perspective.
fine with
If I bowled and a tournament.
That's like you staying at show place, but you're the guy who teaches everyone how to bowl.
Okay.
And
You're
then
off.
eventually you get called to the PBA?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, nice. Oh, wow. All right,
All right,
that's cool.
So here's the
Roll the video.
15th hole. I put a few things, the interviews in here and a bunch of other things.
And he's golfing with
Block.
McElroy. And he's golfing with McElroy.
Oh, and he's golfing with Rory McIlroy, which you'll see he was starstruck.
Which he was completely starstruck.
All right,
But
let's
he's in
watch
his
it.
40s.
That's the 15th.
Swoop. It's a hole in one.
Fairy tale story.
Bro,
Listen to the
no bounce right in the hole.
Oh!
Listen now. He still doesn't know that it went in.
Watch.
It didn't go in, did it?
Unbelievable, bro.
I watched him cry at least 10 times.
Yeah.
And I think now I think
You
I
said it
the interview
yesterday
here.
that this was the best week of your life. What do you call it now?
Thanks, Amanda. I appreciate you making me cry.
This guy had a week, bro.
It's amazing. I'm living a dream. I'm making sure that I enjoy this moment. I've learned that after my 46 years of life. That,
I'm about to start crying.
I know.
I love stuff like
There's
this.
no way.
I know. Tear up.
No chance in hell. So I'm going to enjoy this, and thank you. It made my day, and Rory was awesome, man. Everyone was awesome.
That's
And,
so
I can't
crazy.
thank everybody enough for being so
And then
good
I got
to
the
me.
reaction of the clubhouse in here
And
as well.
cheers to the
Of his
29,000
hometown, yeah.
Watch this right here.
PGA professionals in the world. It was for you guys.
This was his home. This was like his home court. They were going
That's
nuts,
sick.
man. I got chills. That is so sick.
That's
that
awesome.
is
Good for him.
so
Wait,
sick.
so he just randomly was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll try to qualify.
No, so he
He
did this
plays in
once
tournaments.
before. Yeah,
He's played in a bunch of tournaments.
Yeah, he's won
Oh,
like
really?
74,000 once,
Really?
years and years and years ago, maybe a decade ago.
All right. So
Wait, what's his first name?
Michael.
Michael Block?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan.
So-
He got me as a fan.
Oh, he's got the whole world as a
Yeah.
fan.
So a little bit more of a comedy.
Well, the nation, I
So you guys play good at ping pong?
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, hell
Ping
yeah.
pong?
Ping pong.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, regular ping pong. This
am
guy
I good at it?
These guys are playing ping pong with a soccer ball and only their heads.
What?
Check out this rally right here. Watch.
This is what he shows us.
Oh!
Bro,
No.
I'm telling the net watchers.
Oh my god.
Oh!
This is in America?
That's Germany.
Yeah, Germany, right?
Wow.
Bro, look at this.
Oh!
It's still going.
No, look at him! Oh, time out! Time out. Rewind that. He hit the ball before it even went over the net.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
It was almost a good catch. No, he didn't.
That's
Close.
good.
Yeah, it was
See,
almost-
now you know why I showed it, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Really
That's
cool.
close. That's sick.
Yeah, all right.
That's hilarious.
And then the last thing, I don't know if you guys saw this, but
What, that Carmelo retired?
well, that too. I have that clip, but no.
No, thanks.
Jimmy Butler,
He's not a
man,
legend.
he's killing the NBA playoffs.
Michael Jordan's son, right?
Talking shit right here, right
Yeah.
after. So this was Horford in game one, and now Jimmy.
That's Gabe Vincent.
No, but you'll see Jimmy.
Oh!
And then wait, he goes to it right in front of him.
Why is his hand shaking?
I don't know.
Nervous. Yo, he was nervous to do that. Wait, so that's why that got blown up yesterday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, I mean, Jimmy's that guy. Like, he's bringing back that old school basketball type, you know.
Yeah, but why is the viewership at an all-time low right now?
I agree with you there.
It's at an all-time low, the NBA right now.
Not like that. Not like that was MLB. I like that MLB, baby. Everything's up. Thank you so much, everybody listening to Empire State Sports.
Yeah.
Your boy Charlie Cabs and in the backbone. Everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for checking us out.
Come on
We
now.
appreciate it. And we'll see you next week. Yo, Mets, keep humping
Let's
people.
go.
Yo, Jones, close those eyes,
Keep
baby.
humping.
Close
Keep
those
humping.
eyes. And yo, guys, Yankees, stop with the sticky stuff, bro.
Keep humping.
Stop with the sticky.